Hi everyone, welcome to Brookie Cookie Creatures. This is my channel and my mousery. I've got some lovely ladies right behind me right now. Being a little bit naughty. We'll see if we can get through this video without them causing too many problems. But you know, animals are a little bit unpredictable and they just might. So, anyways, right now I am currently doing cage cleaning. I just cleaned out my big female cage for my holdback females. And that's what these guys are. They're my holdbacks. So I thought I would just introduce them real quick so you guys can get a good idea of what my current breeders are, what some of my goals are with them. It's not everybody, because I do have some females that are currently raising litters. And I've also got some females who are paired up right now. But this will at least be a general introduction. But yeah, so let's get started. Alrighty. Hi. We got some cute faces staring up at us. And some escape artists trying their best. This isn't the prettiest setup, it's just my desk. A little bit of a mess right now, but I've got a nice little light, and I'll be holding mice under here so you can see their color better. But let's see, who should we show you guys first? We could also just do like a general look at everybody. First thing to acknowledge, this lady right here, she is actually not a current breeder. She's a retired breeder. She had 3 litters for me. She did amazing. She's about 8 or 9 months old, so she's getting pretty old for a mouse. She's still got quite a bit of kick to her. As you can see, she's hefty. She's a robust little mama. Yes, you are. You're so good. She did amazing for me, though. Great litters, strong babies, good milk production. These guys, of course, are taking advantage of the fact that I put their hide outside. Let's put that a little bit further away, shall we? Okay. So anyways, yeah, so she's not a breeder. She was a breeder, though, and some of these are her kids and grandkids. So, thank you, Mama, for all your hard work. We acknowledge you. And then, let's see. This girl, she is also not necessarily a goal. Tan is a goal of mine, but this lady herself will not be like a major player in my mousery. The reason that I have kept her and held her back, and only be holding her back for one litter, is because I actually want to pair her and another female that I got from a different line at the same time. And then I want her to help the other mother raise the litter. And the reason for this is because she comes from pretty dang milky lines. She's a pretty robust female, and she will do quite a good job with raising litters. But the female that I want to have her help out is from a show line that isn't quite as good at the whole mom thing. So she's going to be there to kind of help out. Offer up some of her extra milkiness. And of course the litter will be reduced so that it's not too big for the two of them. And the goal is just to have her help the other mom get me a few babies with those genetics. And I'll be pairing the other mom and her to some really milky lines, because I've got some males from my recessive yellow line, for example, which is very milky. And by pairing that show line mouse to some more milkier mice, I should be able to get some better quality genes going on. And that way the next generation will be able to actually nurse their own babies more effectively. Or at least more of them. And then these guys actually, these two both are sisters. They are from an outcross between my blue Angora line that I got from Firethorn Ridge Rodentry. And then a Texel line I got from Oregon from a breeder called the Spangled Mouse. They're very sweet. Their temperaments are awesome. And these guys have pretty good coats as far as density goes, but they lost a lot of curl in the outcross. The Spangled Mouse is known for the curliness of the coats of her mice, but the density is definitely lacking. So these guys I outcrossed to a really dense Angora, and the density is better. Now we just got to work on improving the curl again. So we'll get there. Of course, with time and age, the Texel curl always fades on Texels, but you still want it to last a little bit longer than on these guys. Everybody's hiding because I took the hide out. Should I just put the hide back in, guys? Would that make more sense? Here. I'll put that back for you. Mice love to hide, in case you're wondering. They never don't like to be hiding. So, random fun fact about these little guys. Though I don't think we're going to see anybody at this point with all of them hiding. One really nice thing, the stuffed orchard grass makes it so they can do this. It makes structures underneath the bedding for them to hang out in. Let's see, we already went over the blue Texels. There's one other blue Texel, actually, from a different line, though. You might be able to tell. She's actually a blue tan Texel. So, blue dilute on top of tan creates the blue on top where the black was, and it creates like this creamy yellowish color where the orange tan was before. And she's quite pretty. Her curls are basically gone, but she's got nice waves now. And then this girl right here, she's not great for temperament because I bred her to my new agouti line, which is not super friendly. But health-wise, she's amazing. She's got very strong, robust body. Her mom did amazing milk-wise. And I think that she will be in the same boat. Great milk production. So the pairing for her is going to be to a more friendly mouse to improve her temperament. And hopefully her robustness helps to improve that friendly mouse's line as well. Because I've got a few friendly mice who could use a little bit of a pick-me-up as far as health goes. So that's what she's for. Just strength, robustness. I also love the color. I love recessive yellow, just as a rule. And she's a blue dilute recessive yellow, so that's amazing. And she's actually got a sister. Actually, no, this one's not her sister. Her sister's the tan. This girl's from my personal lines. She is a Angora blue dilute recessive yellow. I'll hold her under the light. She's a little bit calmer than that other girl was. You can probably see her fur's a little bit rougher, looser. She's a little bit smaller, but she's sweeter. So, you know, I almost prefer it a little bit. She's great, though. And you can see a blue next to a blue dilute recessive yellow right there. You might be able to see the subtle blue tones. Normally, a recessive yellow would be like a bright orangey yellow, so it has quite the effect on the gene. And these guys are very cute next to each other. Yeah, that would have made a cute photo, huh? Okay, this girl right here, while we're over here, she's pretty sweet. She's from an outcross to a feeder line, but a feeder line from somebody who has some pretty great mice, Becky King up in Idaho. This is a Burmese, which is Siamese and chinchilla dilution combined on a black self. She really wants to go back. But she's really sweet. Her mom did good as far as milk goes, so I think that she'll make a great mom too. And I'm excited to share her genes because I don't have any other Burmese, actually. Chinchilla isn't a gene I have very often. These guys just want to hang out with me. So yeah, she's a Burmese. I'm going to be mixing her with my Siamese to get more Burmese. Probably with my show line, actually. Because I want to mix her milkiness and diversity with the show line. And get some Burmese going on in there. Let's see. We haven't talked about you yet, I don't think. Or the splashes. We've talked about all the blues. We've talked about that lady. Yeah, so I think it's the tan and the splashes and that cute little blue Texel left. Let's see if I can't get my hand... Okay, you're right here. That's perfect. This girl got a bit of poop stuck to her fur on the other side, but she's mostly looking gorgeous. You're gorgeous, even with a little bit of stinky on you. Yeah. She's actually one of my favorite mice right now. She's not as big as I'd like. That's the one thing. She's a little bit small. But she's got a decent weight to her for her size. She's very, very sweet. She's super soft. She's got a pretty nice Texel coat, actually. And she is one of my favorite colors, which is the blue dilute recessive yellow. I love that color, so... And she carries some fun other dilution genes, like Siamese. She's got that going on. And who knows what else, because she's from the Chaos line. My Chaos line is my recessive yellow line. It's outcrossed for a generation or two, so the Chaos genes aren't showing as much. But I have a feeling when I cross back in for this next generation, some funky stuff's gonna pop out. But she's so cute. Just look at her. Is there anything cuter? Is there anything cuter? Look at that little tail. Those little feet. Her little attempts to explore. Her little chubby cheeks. She's got like extra floppy skin. So she's just like so squishy looking. It's so cute. Okay. You're so cute too. Did you know that? Look at you. Texels, like, their curl fades with time, sure. Their baby photos, everybody compares to, like, little lambs because their curls are so precise. And as they get older, their curls do fade. But, I mean, they've still got this, like, really charming cuteness to them where they just look scruffy. Like, you compare that mouse to that mouse. That mouse is sleek and elegant. The Texels are just scruffy and cute and goofy. They're just the scrappy little weird ones, I guess, of the bunch. But let's see. The ones left would be this girl. She's less friendly as well. Once again, more of a health/color breed. Because basically all of my goodies right now are not that friendly. And if you live in Utah and you're looking out for availability, you may notice that I don't ever post any agoutis. It's because the agouti I started with was a little bit of a turd. So right now I'm working on outcrosses to friendlier lines. To reduce that turdiness. I've actually got a litter right now in the closet that's looking great as far as friendliness goes. So that's awesome. But these girls at least have the colors I need, so I have a few more agoutis, and they have health. Like, their mom did great for milk, so for that reason, she gets to stick around for a little while, hopefully produce some babies for me. But she'll probably only be here for 1 litter, and she's kind of on the fence. I may or may not breed her. Then we've got this girl. This is a Splash. Splash is another one of my favorite varieties. In order to get Splash, you need 2 seed dilutes, and then the Splash gene, which is dominant win on top of seed dilutes. These 2 girls, 3 girls, you guys are trading places. Oh my goodness. I'll just talk about this girl while she's wandering around. But she's an outcross between one of Becky King's mice. She had like a Dove Splash, or they're also called lilacs. It just depends on what club you're in. But like a chocolate blue mix Splash. And then one of my personal Splashes, which was a Siamese Splash, and produced this little lady. She's very cute. Kind of sweet. Pretty mellow. She's got a nice dense Angora coat. She's really hefty too, so she'll make a nice healthy breeder. Whenever I choose personal breeders, I always go for the mice that feel a little bit more hefty, like they've got some density to them. Because, you know, when they're raising babies, they've got to have some extra nutrients to give so that they don't lose body condition and they don't get ill and they can just handle the struggle of nursing, because it does take a little bit of work. Yes, it does. It's not an easy job. No, it's not. Okay. And I think we've just got 1 more mouse to show. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and put these guys in their home, because I think that they're done being in here in this tiny cage. This is my other Splash girl, though. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but she's actually from my personal lines. She's a little bit softer, I'd say, than the other Splash. Her eyes are a little bit different shaped. Her ears are a different shape. Her head's definitely a different shape. She's a little bit more narrow in the face than the other Splash was. Wow, okay. This is great. Anyways, but she's really cute. I really like her. I always keep a Splash or 2 in every generation to keep it going, because it's one of my favorites. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely time to put these guys in their big cage. But if you can't tell, based off of these mice that I've got here, some of my favorite colors are blue, and the seed dilutes like the Burmese and the Splash and the Siamese. And then, of course, I love recessive yellow. This bunch right here is like more my personal-esque lines. The mice that are currently breeding or paired are more show lines. I've got, oh my gosh, you two. Yeah, I've got more of the show mice that I have paired currently, so they're not in here. But I do have some show lines that I'm working on. It's a little bit of a hit or miss process, because a lot of times with show lines, the breeders will focus more on appearance than they will on health. And what that leads to is fertility issues, an increased tendency to have behavioral issues. The females tend to have a harder time raising litters. They're not as friendly. I mean, this isn't always the case. Some show breeders do an amazing job, but it does take them a long time to get there. And a lot of breeders just don't take as much time as it needs to balance out their lines and give them the attention they need to stay, you know, well balanced as mice. Because you can have gorgeous mice, but if they're not friendly, if they're not healthy, then, I mean, what's the point? So, I've just got some work to do with the show lines to bring up their health and their temperaments a little bit. So far, I've got a few litters that are outcrossed to some of these guys' relatives, and they're looking pretty great, honestly. So, I think we're going to have some decent-looking show babies here, at least within the next year, from a few outcrosses. Yeah, once we get a couple generations in, they should be better. Yeah, isn't that right? You just might help with that. Yeah, because my show lines are Siamese, actually, and she is Siamese, so she'd be a good outcross for milkiness. Same with that Burmese lady. And you. Yeah. Recessive yellows might not be able to get mixed in as much just because they're... I mean, it's a blue and Burmese and Siamese Siamese show line. Recessive yellow doesn't help with any of that, so, you know. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and move these guys over to the big cage, and then I'll just real quick show you them hanging out in there. It's nothing crazy, nothing super fancy. It's mostly just cardboard, but it's better than this, so let's get over there and get these guys out of here. Alright, we are here. This is my bigger cage. It's a 40-gallon. Right now it's got some layers to it. Under here we've got, you can't see it, but I've got like hidden tunnels and hides under there. And there's some more hides over there. Hides here, and I always put like a big center box. I don't have anything fancy. The fanciest thing is a wheel for exercise. But I mostly just use cardboard that I get at my local Sam's Club, and it works great. So anyways, here are the ladies. They're already starting to escape, so let's start loading them up. One by one. Alrighty. Yeah, and the lighting in here isn't as good. This is a separate room. My keeper females, my holdbacks, actually, I have this tank in my siblings' room, which is kind of silly, but they don't mind it too much. It was actually here before it became their room, and I just keep it maintained, and then they're fine with it. It's chill. There we go. Yeah, that's one of the perks of having cool siblings. And I mean, it's fun, you know, some entertainment that you get in your room for free. It's like having one of those Dr. Fish tanks kept in your room and preserved without you having to do anything. Alright, I make the weirdest metaphors. Dude, I'm so tired. I had a long day at work. I'm a nightly janitor by day, and a masquerader by night. But at work we've been moving a lot of tables and stuff, so it's made me a bit sleepy, all that heavy lifting. And I'm a bit scattered because of it. But you gotta do what you gotta do. The mice still need cleans. They still need new stuff. They need me to check in on them and all that fun jazz. So those are some of my cleaning supplies from wiping out their cage. And in case you are new to owning mice or you're thinking about them, whenever you have a group of mice like this, you want to do full bedding changes once a week. You can like put a little bit back to keep their scent, but it should basically be entirely changed out once a week. And then you want to do like a deep clean once a month at least with vinegar, more often with probably this many mice. But if you have like, I don't know, a 5 to 8 mouse colony, which is more normal for most people in a 40-gallon, once a month you'll want to use vinegar to just wipe it out, and that will remove their ammonia and their leftover urine and other stuff, and keep it all sanitary for them. Hello, lady. You come to say hi? What's up? You're so cute. I wish the lighting in here were better so I could show off how adorable. Well, I mean, you can kind of tell. You're just adorable. But one of my favorite parts of owning mice is watching them enjoy their new cage after you've put it together. And these guys love it inside the big cage. They're much more excited about it than they are in the smaller cage for sure, because they've got a wheel to run on. They've got ladders to climb, which they think are really fun. They've got that giant hide. They've got a whole bunch of tunnels to explore underneath. They've got 2 water bottles instead of just 1. Actually, they didn't have any in the other one. Then they have cardboard tubes and tunnels, nesting material. It's just a great time. Hello. Hi. I'll often bring treats to the top of this ladder and give it to them as part of socializing them and getting them to trust me. Because whenever I keep them in nurseries, I always will have the females come to my hand, and I'll take them out to like a female playground, and then I'll check on their babies and they'll get a treat from me. So this is a good introduction to that process to make them a little bit easier to grab. Because on female nursery checking day, I need to be able to go in and out quickly. So yeah, this is like their training for being a mouse mama and a mouse in my mousery. You can hear them getting excited, rustling around, putting stuff together. Definitely a lot more fun watching them in here, I think, than in the small ones. And this is one reason that I personally love having a larger cage. Because I could keep all of my females in like smaller tubs and stuff, or a rack system instead of this. And there would be some things about that would be more convenient. But this is so much fun. You know, for me too. I don't get to set up all of my mice in this because my nurseries and my introduction cages can't be like this. So it's nice to have one cage where I can just kind of go crazy, and I can make tunnel systems, and I can get fancy. You know, if I'm feeling especially fancy, I'll put like hammocks and stuff on the bars of this so that they can have like climbing toys too. That's always really fun. I don't have any right now. All the ones that I did have been destroyed. So I'm still working on replacing those, but you know, They don't mind too much. No, they don't. Look at those zoomies. Yeah, you guys zoom in? You gonna try to get up there? You might want to go around, hon. Oh, they're so cute. Hello. How do you do? What's up? You want to come say hi? Hello. And see, these are the mice that are the outcross to that Oregon Texel line. They're so sweet. I love them. They're such sweet babies. So, I mean, sure, their size isn't the best, but their temperaments are great. So, that's lovely news. And you're pretty good, too. A little bit explorative, huh? For me, when it comes to breeding, I don't mind a mouse that isn't, like, super people motivated. My goal is just confidence first and foremost. A confident, unafraid mouse who's comfortable with, like, new experiences will be a lot easier to socialize regardless of how socially inclined they are. So you can make a mouse who's just confident and chill be totally fine with you hanging out with them. And that makes it so you can give them care effectively. You can easily treat them if you need to. You can pick them up and hang out with them whenever you need to. Whereas an anxious mouse, regardless of how their temperament is otherwise, is going to be much more difficult to check on and take care of. Because, I mean, you're never going to see them. They're going to be hiding the whole time. So, these guys running around playing, that's exactly what I look for. It's great behavior to see. I want to see them walking up and being curious and confident enough to be like, what's going on? Who are you? What's this? Because that means they can adjust well to almost anything. But anyways, I think this video is long enough. It's one of the longer ones, but I think it was a good introduction to the most recent generation of grow-out females. And who knows, maybe I'll make a few more of these. Maybe every few months, 4 to 6 months, I'll make one. Introduce everybody again, so y'all can get a good idea. But yeah, they're all really cute. I'm excited to see them grow, and I'm excited to pair them as well. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all for now. I'm gonna go ahead and close up and pass out because I am tired. So, enjoy your mice. I hope you have a lovely evening.